What's that?
What's good?
I went to get the stuff.
Do we start commentating now?
No, we don't have this. You didn't bring the stuff. So he's going to get it.
Dang. We had this whole intro for this time that's going on right now.
Did you see any film on it? That's you, that's you. Coop, he's got a long pole, Coop. Get him, pull it, slide! When that comes in, run hard!
turn this one. You don't need them come out.
Alright guys, everything that you say gets picked up by the camera. Somebody get on the camera. Here's one.
For Cam?
Logan. Logan.
Go to it. Stay on it. Stay on it, Connor. Come on, dude.
Put your headphones on. Put them on. It's not picking up. It's not in the camera yet.
You got it going fine? You going up?
External factors going on.
External factors?
Oh.
Hello and welcome to BSN. I'm Drew Mirotra with Chris Rogers. Today we have an exciting lacrosse matchup between our Blue Ridge Barons and the Cadets of Bennedictine. The Barons are coming off a huge 21-7 win against Highland and are looking to improve upon their 10-2 record.
I'm Chris Rogers with Drew Mirotra. We got started a little late today with some equipment confusion, but we're ready to go for our debut of BSN.
The score thus far is 3-0. The Barons leading with 6.5 minutes to go in the first period. Bennedictine currently has the ball. Number 2 running down the field. Number 2 trying to get around. Great defense by Liam. Liam running down the floor, looking for the open man. And he passes it up to Shane Ford. Shane Ford, an excellent player, great goal scorer. Charlie loses the ball, tries to get it back. Loose ball on the ground. Picked up by Charlie. No, it's still on the ground.
Ooh. That was
Great
a
goal
tough-
by Ty.
No, it's a miss.
Oh, it was a miss.
Tough play by Tyun to come out of the big scrum with that, though. Sadly, he couldn't get it to go for the Barons. Bennedictine has possession. Ooh.
Bennedictine not trying to rush things here.
Tyun with solid defense on the ball. Bennedictine
Great defense
struggling
there.
to bring up the field. Oh. Tyun forces the turnover. That's a big time play.
Passes it up to Shane. Shane looking for the goal. Has nothing. Turns the corner. Oh, misses.
That was a tough shot by Shane, who's heading to Stevenson Division III program next year for his lacrosse.
Liam misses the goal.
That was a nice save by the Bennedictine goalie, who's had 3 saves since we've been on thus far. Barons in a little bit of a rut, looking to go up 4-0 against Bennedictine.
Liam passes it to Shane. Oh, crazy attempt, but would not go for Shane Ford.
Nice hustle play by the Barons, though. They'll retain possession.
Keegan Kozak running down the floor. Aggressive, looking at the goal. And he scores! Great goal by Keegan Kozak.
It's our favorite Canadian right there, Keegan Kozak. It's his first year with the Barons. He's been a big-time contributor, top 3 in goals on the team, and just a solid player overall, a very strong player.
A real hard worker, too, I've heard.
Sir, probably the nicest guy you ever meet.
It's true.
Most definitely.
The Barons make some substitutions here.
4-0. The Barons, solid record on the year. They have been playing great thus far under Coach Michael Herring, his first year. They're first in the state in goals per game at 15.5, third in the state in allowed goals per game at 6 goals per game by their opponents, and they're first in the whole state in net goals per game. Solid stats thus far for the year on the Barons.
The ref places the ball in the face-off. And it's picked up by the... Oh, a kickball. Picked up by the Barons. Keegan Kozak coming up with the ball. These are the hustle play that I'm talking about, Chris. These are what makes the Barons so good.
You get back in the flow. Reese Rodriguez, slow play. Attacking alley side. Tyun being denied in the X behind the goal.
Great screen by Liam. Reese looking to score. Passes it.
Good swing.
Oh, Kozak misses the shot.
Shots off. Barons will retain possession. Bennedictine looking to shut Tyun off. They're denying him completely in the X spot. He's struggling to get open right now.
Tyun looking for the open man. Great player. Ooh, great shot, but could not get it to go. Good save by the Bennedictine goalie.
Nice hustle play by Adam Thistlethwaite to maintain the ball. The Barons will come out, try to get into a set. Ooh, dangerous
Oh.
pass.
It's off to the Bennedictine cadets.
I think that's one of the first turnovers we've seen by the Barons, who don't turn over a lot. They're really smart with the ball. They look to attack when they need to. They like to push, but also their sets are very effective.
It's true. Kozak trying to get the ball, real aggressive with it. Picked up by Reese. Looking to score in transition. And they no, it's in transition, and this way passes. Oh, and they lost the ball.
Reese hustles to it. Refuses the screen. Liam swings it back out to Shane. They're one-on-one with number 7.
Shane looking to score. Pass it to Liam, and he scores. Great pass by Shane and good finish by Liam Moran.
And what a pass by Shane. Over the top of the defender's head. Right in the right spot for Liam to be able to put it in the goal.
Really talented person he is.
Oh, looks to be an injury. We can't see who it is at the moment.
Looks to be Reese Rodriguez.
Reese a little shaken up on the play. Barons walk off as they lead 5-0 with 2:25 left to go in the first half. Here we go. Back in play with 2:25 left in the half.
Shane Ford looking to get another face-off here. Really aggressive player, Shane Ford.
Ooh, it's a scrum.
Picked up by
Chris Knight. Chris Knight comes out with that. He's in the game for the first time for the Barons.
Ballard with the ball. Pass it to Kozak. Kozak trying to run a play here.
Getting into a set. Subbing some players on, taking their time. This is what makes the Barons so good. They play at their own speed. Don't get sped up. Don't play too slow. They do what they need to on offense.
That's right, Chris. Look at how Kozak's not rushing anything. He doesn't have anything, and he's still patient with it.
Sir. Oh.
The ref not trying to get hit with the ball there. Reese passes it to Shane. Makes a move. Pass.
Right.
Kozak scores.
Kozak scores again. The Shane Ford Keegan Kozak duo is playing very well right now.
Great assist by Shane Ford there.
That's back-to-back goals for Keegan.
And back-to-back assists for Shane Ford. That's good chemistry right there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm going to shout out Xavier Kane, who's running the camera for us today. Integral member of the BSN crew.
And Angus Middleton, who's out there right now watching the Barons play. The JV lacrosse team.
We don't know where Grant Kramer is, but we'll find him shortly.
The ref places the ball in the face-off area.
Shane Ford taking face-offs for the injured Joey Zabo, who's been out multiple games now with an ankle injury. Looking to get back as soon as possible. He's a very talented Fogo for the Barons.
Yeah, Chris, I just talked to him before the game, and he said he looks to play on Saturday, hopes to play on Saturday.
Oh, that'll be great for the Barons. They need him
That
back.
would. Picked up by Logan Marshall, runs down the field. Woo, great move. Ball, but he lost the
stripped.
ball.
Stick is loose.
Picked up by Bennedictine, and they lost it again.
It would be a travel call, but I don't think they have a travel call in lacrosse, as the ref makes a signal that
It's a rolling arm
we
signal.
do not know what that means.
Bennedictine trying to get a transition goal here.
Bennedictine has the ball on offense for the first time in 5 minutes.
Yeah, they really need to.
Cam Cooley dominating the Bennedictine attackman.
Only a sophomore, really talented player Cam Cooley is.
It's his first year with the Barons. He came mid-year to Blue Ridge School. Very athletic defenseman, very fast. He's a really dynamic player.
Has a lot of potential.
Most definitely. Bennedictine calls their first or second time out of the game, as they hope to regroup down 6-0 with 43 seconds left in the first half.
Chris, how do you think Michael Herring has changed the game of the Barons? How they worked to prepare to make the state playoffs this year?
Well, Drew, the Barons are playing a completely new style of offense under Coach Michael Herring. It resembles sort of indoor lacrosse players have told me. They look to push in transition, but like I said before, they're very successful in running their sets, in which the attackmen really score in bunches. Coach Herring's also brought in talented defensive players, Moses Moraine and Cam Cooley, who have been locked down, as you can see by that play by Cam thus far. Overall, Coach Herring's just done a great job. The coaches have just been great. The players love them. The faculty has enjoyed Coach Herring thus far, and we're ready. we're ready to get back to action as the Barons and the Cadets come back onto the field.
I was talking to Chuck, Mr. Pace, and Coach Curtin like 3 weeks ago, and they were also intimidated by the knowledge of Coach Herring.
He's just a scholarly person, as Grant Kramer would say.
Yes, he
Just
is.
very scholarly.
Yes.
Knows his hoops too, apparently.
He does.
As he coached the what's the name of the school? What's the name of the school? Nobles School in New Hampshire, I believe.
His opinion is Donovan Mitchell is the only good player in the league right now.
Donovan Mitchell is talented. He's
He
a
is
very talented player. Possible Rookie of the Year. We'll see.
Back to topic. The Bennedictine looks to score here.
Woo!
Number 16, great save by Connor Mott here.
That's my boy, Connor Mott, with the tough save. Hasn't got much action thus far, but he's made it count when he has.
It's true. Charlie running down the floor.
Barons pushing down
Good
the alley
pass to
nicely.
Ty. Great passing here by the Barons, and he'd score.
Wow.
Great goal by Kozak.
That was impressive. The ball movement, not a second in between passes. They just pushed the ball nicely up the alley. Keegan with his third goal of the game. 16 seconds left to go in the first half, and the Barons are up 7-0, completely dominating the Benedictine Cadets.
Benedictine looking for something, just some spark to get them going here in the first quarter. It's a nice weather here today at Blue Ridge.
Very nice. Nice balmy 70 degrees. Our colleague Xavier Kane in shorts.
It's raining.
Xavier says it's raining. I think he needs to find his glasses. Ball back in play as Shane gets ready to face off. I don't think that's Shane.
And fight for the ball, picked up by Shane. Word to the Barons. Shane forward runs down the floor, always aggressive. The defender can't stop him, but he loses the ball. Bennedictine picks it up, and they look to get a transition bucket.
Oh.
And that's the end of the first quarter. The Barons 7, the Bennedictine Cadets 0.
Do we sign off right now or we keep talking? We keep talking the whole time? On quarters? Right now? Oh. Shout out Angus Middleton, the life of the BSN crew. Member of the JV lacrosse team. Watching the varsity lacrosse team dominate thus far.
We can see Zoe Zabo out there picking up lacrosse balls. Not able to do much today for the Barons as he waves to us.
Like Drew said, hopefully he'll be back Saturday. Fantastic Fogo for the Barons. He's the life of the team. I want to give a shout out to referee Steve Battaglia out there on the field doing a great job thus far.
Yeah, Drew. We got BSN. Shout out to BSN, bro. BSN, man. Waiting, Chris.
Thank you all for tuning in to our first BSN lacrosse show. We hope to continue with many more as the Barons continue on their win streak. They've been playing great as of late with wins over Highland and last night Roanoke Catholic in a dominating victory in the pouring rain. The weather did not faze them. Drew did it.
No, it did not. And that's what makes this team so good, Chris. Like, their complete hustle for every play, their hard work, and just fighting for every ball.
I think resilient would be a good word to describe them.
It
don't you
would.
think?
It would.
Resilient. Spencer Cadu, who's not on the roster, but that's our man, manager for the varsity basketball team, seeing minutes early in the game. We're excited for Cadu. Cadu has told us that he looks to make a mark early in this game. Some kind of penalty.
The ball awarded to the Bennedictine cadets. Bennedictine trying to change things up this quarter now, trying to get a goal. Set up a play.
Barons have been locked down on defense thus far, on ball and off ball.
And I've heard that's what they do all practice, Chris. They just work on defense almost 75% of their practice time. That's what makes them so locked down. Great play by Cam Cooley. Picked up and awarded to Shane. Shane running down the field. Can't stop him. Pass to Ballard and he scores. Another assist for Shane Ford.
Shane Ford has been dominant thus far on defense, pushing down the middle of the field. His speed has just been uncanny. The Bennedictine Cadets just can't keep up with him.
It has.
Score is now 8-0. Barons leading with 11:17 left in the second quarter.
As we see the crowd starting to pile up here at Blue Ridge School. We started the game with nobody at the game, and now there's about 20 people here. Good crowd for a lacrosse game, I would say. Wouldn't you, Chris?
I would think so. One of the largest crowds we've had thus far.
It is. The ref places the ball in the face-off. Bennedictine. Charlie comes up with the ball. Great hustle by Charlie. Lose the ball momentarily. He loses it again. Loose ball on the ground, picked up by Kozak. Kozak trying to set up a play here.
Nice play by Keegan as he saved the possession for the Barons. As Charlie King goes off and Shane Ford comes on. Barons getting into a set.
Pass it up to Reese.
Reese attacking down the alley. He's been successful doing that all game.
Kozak trying to set up a play. Good backdoor cut by Shane Ford, but could not get him the ball.
Logan Marshall's been getting a lot of time for the Barons in this first half.
He has. He's improved his game greatly, Chris.
Most definitely.
Shane Ford makes a starter move, passes it to Kozak, and he scores.
The Shane Ford-Keegan Koak duo has been unstoppable.
It
For the Blue
has.
Ridge Barons thus far. I believe that's 4 connections.
A lot of assists early on in the game here for Shane Ford.
Like I said, his speed's just unmatched. Bennedictine cannot keep up with him.
That starter move he does every time is really, really efficient for the Barons and for himself.
Tough. Very shifty player. Very shifty player. Like I said earlier, he's heading to Stevenson University next year to continue his lacrosse career. He's a good athlete all around as he plays soccer for Blue Ridge School. He's a great guy.
His shiftiness reminds me of Darius McGee during basketball season. Would you say?
Similar. I believe they're similar type of players in their respective sports. Six. Chris Knight in the game for the Barons.
Picked up by Chris Knight. No. My apologies. But saved by Connor Mott. Connor Mott has been really, really good here for the Barons. The Bennedictine Cadets have only had 2 shots at goal, and both saved by Connor Mott. Great goalie. The Barons already looking to score here. Ballard passes it to Liam. Liam to Thistlethwaite.
Spencer Cadu checks in the game again.
Isis Lewis, still a bit injured here. Barron's coming off a lot of injuries. They're not in their best shape right now, but still dominating Bennedictine here.
By this weekend, they'll hope to have almost everyone back to continue their strong push for a playoff appearance.
Yeah. Ballard passes and cuts. Isis, a good pass inside, but Cadu could not finish.
Spencer Cadu with a shot on goal. It was a good-looking shot, just a little left. Bennedictine gains possession. They look to push. Barron's pressuring full court. Spencer Cadu with tough defense again.
Cadu showing that he deserves more minutes here in the game. Liam Moran using his size to fend off the defender. Picked up by Cadu. Cadu passed over to Thistlethwaite. Thistlethwaite looking to score. No. Loose ball picked up by Thistlethwaite again.
Adam Thistlethwaite, his first year at Blue Ridge School.
Hounded by his defenders. Thistlethwaite loses the ball. Picked up by Cadu. Another shot and a goal. Great
Spencer
goal by
Cadu. His uncle's my dentist. What a play by Spencer Cadu.
I
Couldn't
know
be
he's
more happy
excited
for
right
him.
now.
That was a tough play. He's going to stay in the game for the Barons. Spencer Cadu has been very impressive early. Getting shots on goal, being active on defense. Just looks great out here on the field, doesn't he, Drew?
He does. He's been working on his game during basketball season too, I guess.
Sure. Stores that lacrosse stick right in the basketball locker.
I know. Coaches used to get mad.
He's about it at all times. He's just severely dedicated, don't you think?
He is. He is. Another face-off here as the Bennedictine Cadets look to get at least one face-off. Shane Ford just not letting go of the ball. And picked up by Charlie. Great move by Charlie to get across the defender. Pass it to Chris Knight.
Smart play by Charlie Keene to kick it ahead.
Kozak with the ball now. A really patient player, does not rush anything. That's what makes this Canadian so great.
True. The Canadians have been a great addition to the team this year.
They have. Liam Moran just standing there trying to do something. A good shot on goal by Logan Marshall, but it misses and out of the bounds.
Nice play by the Bennedictine goalie to stop that one.
The goalies have done pretty decent jobs here.
Bennedictine goalie seeing a lot of shots on goal, but he's been playing pretty well thus far.
It's just that the Barons are pretty good.
Barons getting great shots, high percentage shots.
They are.
Tough to defend, they are. Bennedictine regains possession.
The goalie looking for the open player.
Barons putting a lot of pressure on him.
Kozak running down the field. The goalie saved.
Barons
Number 7 getting hounded.
Pressure's been tough on Bennedictine thus far.
Running down the field. Nothing. Stopped by Kozak. Pass to no one. Picked up by Moses Moran. And he runs down the field.
Moses with a nice steal there.
Great pass. Great pass by the Barons, and he scores.
Wow.
Liam Moran. Great pass by Keegan Kozak.
Moses Moran made that play for the Barons.
He
Great
did.
steal, pushed it up the alleyway. Nice kick ahead to Keegan, who made a great assist to Liam. That was great ball movement by the Barons.
The Moran brothers have been a real good addition to the Barons this year.
They have. They're great guys, Liam and Moses. Moses is a junior and Liam is a freshman.
He has 4 years to improve his game.
He does. Very good size. Liam has.
He does.
Spencer Cadu. I'm not going to comment on that dance move he just did. We're proud of you, buddy.
Ball picked up by Chris Knight. Looking down the floor, down the field. Liam Moran with the ball. Pass it to Isis Lewis. Great shot, but could not get it to go.
Great play by the Bennedictine goalie. Hard shot by Isis Lewis, but he was able to knock it away.
The Bennedictine goalie not trying to rush anything, also patient. Oh, he loses the
ball's
ball.
loose.
Getting hounded by Liam, and Keegan picks it up. Looks to score, pulls it out. That's an exact example of what I'm talking about, Chris. Does not rush anything. Such patience.
Keegan Kozak is so patient with the ball.
Pass to Isis. Great shot fake. Still could not score. Great work by the Bennedictine goalie.
Bennedictine goalie with back-to-back saves, keeping them in the game. 11-0. Blue Ridge leading with 5:45 left to go in the second quarter.
We now see one of our key anchors, Keen Evans McGill, walking down the lacrosse field here, coming out from track practice in the basketball gym. A lot of track players coming out to support their fellow Barons.
It's a large crowd out now for the Barons as they lead 11-0.
It is. Bennedictine looks to get off their defenders, running down the floor, trying to get one goal at least. Isis Lewis just hounding his defender. Attackman.
Barons' pressure has just been tough for Bennedictine to handle so far. It's another turnover by the Cadets. Cam Cooley pushing full length of the field.
Oh, great move. Oh,
what a
could
move
not
by
get it
Cam
to go.
Cooley as he makes the Bennedictine player fall down.
That should be on his highlight tape
That will
with
be
the
on his
Wild
highlight
Wild
tape.
West song.
Wild Wild West. Cam Cooley.
Bennedictine loses it. Loose ball picked up by Cam Cooley
Another
again.
steal by Cam Cooley.
Great pass to Chris Knight. Chris Knight looking for the open man. Up to Keegan Kozak.
Barons looks to get in the set, being patient.
Ballard to Keegan. Kozak. Kozak. Isis lost the ball momentarily. Picked up again. Up to Ballard.
Ballard playing the X spot for the Barons.
Liam, the big man, looking to score. And he misses.
Off balance shot by Liam Moran, but good hustle by Ballard as they'll retain possession. Ball is back in play.
I think Liam could have waited a little on that shot. He rushed it a bit.
I believe so.
Out to Thistlewaite. Thistlewaite trying to get the play to run. Passes to Liam. Liam Moran here. Trying to run point guard. Pass to Ballard. Good shot, but saved by the goalie. Great save.
Bennedictine goalie has been great in the past couple of minutes. 3 or 4 back-to-back saves.
He's learned from his past mistakes.
He has.
Bennedictine. Thistlewaite just hounding him. Picked up by loose ball. Picked up
Chris Knight.
by Chris Knight.
Chris
Running
Knight
down the
with a nice
field.
steal.
Great pass. And they score. Great pass by Chris Knight and a finish by Ballard early.
That was a nice play by Chris Knight. Applied the pressure, got the steal. It was unselfish with it as he kicked ahead to Ballard. Ballard, a senior play for the Barons. 4-year student at Blue Ridge School. He's a great guy. Great guy and a great player. There's 3:16 left to go in the second quarter, and the Barons are leading 12-0. They've been substituting a lot, getting a lot of different players in, a lot of new faces. It's great to see as we have the whole Blue Ridge community out to watch our loved Blue Ridge Barons.
The ref places the ball in the face-off area.
Steve Battaglia has just been great refereeing so far.
He
Letting
has.
the kids play, calling it when he needs to. It's well officiated. Great
He's
crew
really
in
been working
Sandersville,
on his
Virginia.
officiating skills.
He has. He's been doing it a long time, Drew.
Yes.
Perfected his craft. Steve was also a track star in his younger days. Ran the 100, 200, 400. Just a great athlete. Now he's translated his athleticism to the refereeing world. Logan Marshall with a nice steal.
Liam passes it to Kadu. Kadu to Kozak. Kozak's being the Barons' go-to guy here, at least in this game today, as he's been so patient with the ball, always making the right decision.
Yes.
Back to Thistlethwaite, to Liam. Liam again looks to score, and he scores.
Tough shot by Liam Moran. The freshman sized up and just put it over the goalie's head right in the back corner of the goal. The crowd loves that one. Liam Moran is a love student here at Blue Ridge School. Very happy guy. Barons look to score a few more times before the half. Really trying to put the game out of reach. It's 13-0 here with 2:17 left to go.
The Bennedictine cadets really going into a desperation mode here.
They're going to have to change something up, Drew.
They do. That halftime coming up, they need to change some aspects of their game. Barons not like any other team they've played.
They have. They're a superior opponent, it seems.
They are. Isis Lewis down the field to Liam Moran.
Isis Lewis has been very active for Blue Ridge so far.
He has.
Right on defense. He's been pushing.
Great energy.
Great energy. Isis is a great three-sport athlete. Plays football, plays basketball, and he excels at all three. Very athletic guy.
And only a sophomore.
Barron's working
Keegan
around.
Kozak.
Ooh.
Great shot fake by Ballard.
Ballard got me on that one.
Kozak running point. Looking for the open man. Passes it to Ballard.
Ballard's been effective in the X so far.
He has. Chris Knight. Oh, missed pass.
Ball goes out of bounds, but
To the Bennedictine cadets. Turnover here by the Barons.
Logan Marshall was a little lackadaisical in that play as he failed to gain possession for the Barons. The Benedictine cadets pushing up the field quickly.
They're not trying to miss this opportunity here.
50 seconds left to go in the half.
Trying to get at least one goal in to have some confidence in their game left.
Ballard coming in from the backcourt, pressuring hard.
Great reaction by number 2 of Bennedictine. Pass it to number 6. Oh, they lost the ball. The ref called something.
We heard it was offsides. Not really sure what that means, but it looks to be the Barons' ball.
You know where to send it.
29 seconds and counting left to go in the half. Barons have just been dominant so far, haven't they, Drew?
They have. They've been really playing really well and just not letting anything go past them, hustling for every ball, and just leaving everything out on the field.
That's right.
Loose ball. Picked up by Sam Bennett. No. My fault. It was Andrew Landman. Sam Bennett is not on the varsity team. My apologies for that. And the Barons hold it out until halftime. 13-0 as the Barons and the Bennedictine cadets look to regroup and form new strategies.
Benedictine's going to have to change something up if they want to make this game competitive in the second half.
They do.
Hey, let's be professional. Let's be professional. I would guess speak, but there's no video. I don't want it to be audio.
Welcome back.
And we're back.
The score is 13-0 in the favor of Barons, and the third quarter is just about to start.
Drew Minotra, Xavier Kane, Chris Rogers in the booth on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon.
Keegan Kozak here with the ball.
Four goals. Keegan has 3 or 4 goals on the night. He's probably been the player of the game.
He has. Chris Knight. Back out to Keegan. No, this will wait. This will wait to Ty Ewan. Liam with the ball now. Back to Thistlethwaite.
Working it around slowly.
Just rotating the defense, getting them off their spots. Good work by the Barons, not to rush anything here. Thistlethwaite, back to Ty. Back to Liam. Back to Ballard. Great ball movement here. Trying to tire the defense out here. Loose ball. Picked up by Ty.
Ty Ewan.
Really aggressive player for the Blue Ridge.
Nice play to pick up the loose ball.
Moran with the ball. Liam Moran.
Bears really taking their time in this possession, trying to find a great shot. Michael Herring probably stressed good shot selection in this half as they did in the first half.
Chris Knight to Liam Moran. Moran back to Thistlethwaite. Thistlethwaite to Ty.
Barons seem to be running a motion offense. Cuts to the
Ballard,
middle
and he scores. Great ball movement. Great cut by Ballard. Great pass by Ty.
What a possession for the Barons.
Really.
Every player touched it multiple times. Got the defense to move. Took their time. And the score is 14-0.
Really showed how much more experienced the Barons are than the Bennedictine Cadets. Not rushing any shot, taking their time, and scoring a goal.
Very unselfish. The Barons are just playing super unselfish this game as they have in the other games as well. Slowly breaking down teams, winning by a lot of points, scoring in bunches, limiting opponents. Just been a great season so far. Historic for Blue Ridge School.
Just allowing 2 losses to get past them. Shane Ford picks up the face-off again. Runs down the field. This is where he's so good in transition. Liam Moran.
Uses his speed to outplay opponents.
It is.
Barons taking their time again, looking to find another high percentage shot. Isis Lewis at the top of the key.
Cadu back in the game. Chris Knight to Ty Ewan to Ballard to Cadu, but he misses.
Spencer Cadu with a close shot on goal, just a little bit too high.
I think he thought he scored, Chris. Did you see that airplane move he
I
did?
believe he did. He had a little airplane dance move after. Sad to see that the ball was out of bounds.
Isis Lewis to Ty Ewan. Cuts Isis Lewis. Chris Knight with the ball. To Liam Moran. Liam Moran looking for the open man.
Barons taking their time, working around, moving on offense.
Isis Lewis, but he misses.
Tough save by the Bennedictine goalie. Isis Lou has been taking hard shots on goal. The Bennedictine goalie has been successful in stopping them multiple times.
The Barons pass it around. Tayun with the ball. To Liam. Moran. Back to Tayun. Liam Moran. To Ballard. Ballard playing that X spot real nice today.
Barons is taking so much time off the clock. Bennedictine has to start ball pressuring soon enough if they want to have any shot of making a comeback.
They do.
And there's
Ball
a steal.
Picked up by the Bennedictine cadets. They run down the field trying to get one goal.
That was a big play for number 19.
Good
for
move.
Bennedictine.
They run down the floor. Oh, deflected.
Stolen away. Cam Cooley picks it up.
Look at that speed. Just a sophomore. Passes it up. Ooh. What a shot fake. And Tayun scores easily.
Ty Ewan. He's been a little bit quiet so far. Been unselfish, letting the other guys shine. But wow, that was a tough shot. He's one of the best lacrosse teams the BS10 team has ever seen, Drew.
He has. He's been really, really good this season for the Barons. Really aggressive as he heads off to a D2 university at Queens.
Queens University is a wonderful school in Charlotte, North Carolina. Successful basketball program as well as lacrosse program.
That's true.
Coach Kerr's done a great job over there. Got a good recruiting class coming in. Kenny Dye, solid point guard. Continue their dominance in the Division II level.
I really feel he could play D1 though. What do you think, Chris?
I do too. I mean, this is the only lacrosse game I've ever seen today. However, just from watching this lacrosse game, it seems that Ty is just a Division I player, hands down.
Know.
Talking to Ty's a good guy. He's in my religious studies class. He said he had the chance to go D1, but he'd rather play at the Division II level, which is still a very competitive level of lacrosse.
It is.
Let's go, Mosby!
Bennedictine with the timeout, looking to regroup, down 15-0. 5 minutes left to go in the third.
We've lost a lot of our Blue Ridge Baron fans here, the Ridge Rowdies, as they see that there's no point in staying as the score is 15-0.
I'm going to give it a shout out. Coach Cade Lemke has made a rare appearance at a lacrosse game today. Coach Cade in his 4th year at Blue Ridge School, coming off 4 state championship appearances in a row for the Barons varsity basketball team. They've been a solid force.
Really good coach he is.
Prep School League in the state of Virginia. Coach Cade, one of the best at what he does here in the state, is a high school basketball coach.
He's also a hilarious dude.
Very funny. Very funny. He's a good guy. He's always late.
He is.
He's always late for everything. It's a fatal flaw. Isn't that right, Xavier Kane?
As he nods his head.
Nods his head.
The Barons set up their offense again and look to increase their lead. As we see, the Barons change their goalies. Connor Bod is on the bench now.
We can't see who it is in for the Barons.
Levi.
Levi Moss in at goalie. The other week against Fork Union Military Academy, Levi had an outstanding showing. So they gave him a lot of playing time in the second half, and he was just stopping goal after goal after goal. Had close to 10 saves in that, and then just that second half. An impressive play by Levi. He looked to continue that play here in the second half against Benedict.
Bennedictine trying to follow the same method that the Barons have, trying to just move the ball around, be patient with it, and getting a goal.
They're going to have to do something. Down 15-0 with 5 minutes left in the third.
Number 17, that's where the Bennedictine cadets go wrong. They moved it around once, maybe twice, and they just took the first shot they got.
Levi Moss with a great save, just like we talked about. He's a solid backup goalie. On many other teams, he would probably be a successful starting goalie for the Blue Ridge Barons.
Great fake by Moses, but could not score.
Moses with a tough day as he trots back to the defensive side of the field. Barons getting into another set, taking their time, running time off the clock of 15 scores.
The Barons are doing the same thing as they always do, move the ball around, get a good shot.
Bennedictine seems to be sitting in some sort of zone.
Great pass by Ty, but picked up by Bennedictine defense. But they lose it. Lose ball on the ground. Logan Marshall comes up with it.
Nice hustle play by Logan Marshall.
Ty to Chris Knight. Logan Marshall trying to set up a play here. Chris Knight to Liam Moran. Liam to Ballard. Isis Lewis.
Ice is shaking and baking, looking for a lane. The Benedictine defense is sagging.
Back to Isis here. To Ballard, to Liam.
Barons just taking their sweet time off the clock. Now there's 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Liam Moran drives.
Tough save by the Bennedictine goalie, but the Barons retain possession.
A missed pass here by the Barons. Loose ball on the ground.
A lot of loose balls here for
Picked
the
up by
past minute.
Bennedictine. Passed up to the goalie.
Bennedictine has to take every advantage they get on offense as they have very few possessions, and that's a turnover. Nice steal by Ty Ewan. Whew. Ty Ewan playing with defenders.
Great change of pace there, as we saw. Ballard early to Liam Moran. The Barons again passing the ball around, getting a good shot. Logan Marshall to Liam Moran.
Liam Moran with a nice gather as the Barons get back into their set. Just running their stuff.
Chris Knight to Ty Ewan.
Chris Knight is sophomore
Great
for
screen.
the Barons. This possession has lasted close to 2 minutes.
It has.
Barons just doing what they want with the ball.
Good shot fake. They might just be trying to end the quarter like this, Chris.
They might. Just taking a shot whenever they can. Ooh. Tough.
Knocked down. Chris Knight was knocked down by a number 7 Bennedictine player. No call by the ref.
That was one of few contact plays we've seen in this game so far for Bennedictine. It's a great hustle as they regain possession with a minute left to go in the third.
It was much far less bad than the one we saw yesterday, Chris.
I'm going to give a big shout out to Ricky Morris holding it down here.
Chris, what do you have to say about the aggressiveness of this lacrosse game? Do you remember what happened to Bryce yesterday?
Oh yeah, Bryce Atkinson took a tough hit yesterday against Roanoke Catholic in the pouring rain. Trying to make a play defensively against a much bigger defender. Probably not the best of ideas. We wish Bryce a quick recovery as he's looking to get back on the field. He'll be out for a few games for the Barons. Lacrosse seems to be a physical game.
It is. It is, Chris. Not for the weak heart.
Not for the weak heart, and that ends the third.
15-0 in favor of the Barons.
That quarter, the Barons just took so much time off the clock, just playing it within their sets, taking their time, playing patient. Bennedictine, not in too much of a rush, surprisingly, sagging back in a zone. Barons just looked to do that in the fourth and end this game out, holding Bennedictine scoreless. It's been beautiful weather here, good old Dyke, Virginia, this past week. Sunny skies all throughout the weekend. Shout out to Coach Cade Lemke for the weather update. Always on top of the ball here, Fry Field.
Trying to help around.
Bennedictine coaches looking to show the players any way they can to make this game some sort of competitive as we go into the fourth. Oh, this weekend at Blue Ridge School we'll have a parents' weekend. Parents from every student that it's possible comes in attending classes.
Have you ever had a parents' weekend here at Blue Ridge this year, or is this the first one?
This will be the second one this year, parents' weekend. Fortunately, my parents will both be able to come in, making a long trip
Chris.
to Blue Ridge School.
You're lucky.
30 minutes away.
Parents' weekend is just this amazing thing we have here at Blue Ridge where parents can see how the classes work and how we do things here at Blue Ridge. Just gives you an inside view of what happens here.
Most definitely. They're able to attend breakfast at assembly, and they're actually able to sit in on classes, anyone they would like, which gives them a great look at what their children are doing each and every day here at fantastic Blue Ridge School.
As you see, the fourth quarter has just started. The face-off. Loose ball. And we see the aggressiveness here. Kadu picks up the ball.
Spencer Cadu has just been great for the Barons thus far. I mean great.
Great player off the bench. Logan Marshall. Bad pass. Picked up by Kozak, though.
Kozak really just
Kadu running down the field.
playing with pace all game so far, keeping the Barons within themselves and just dominating.
Chris Knight. Back to Kozak. As Shane Ford comes in.
Shane Ford taking his time at the top. Bennedictine sitting back in his zone once again.
Kozak looking for the right play. Great player he is. To Ballard. Ballard to Liam Moran. Picked up by Chris Knight. Kadu misses the pass. Turnover by the Barons.
One of very few mistakes Spencer Cadu will make all season for the Barons. He's just a solid all-around player.
Amen.
Makes mistakes very, very seldom.
Amen.
Tough blow by number 2 of Bennedictine. He's been solid for Bennedictine so far. Getting them into their offense has just been unsuccessful in putting the ball in the net. It's Connor Mott and Levi Moss has been fantastic so far in the goal.
They have. Number 19 passes it up to number 16. They look to get at least one goal before the fourth quarter ends.
Spencer Cadu.
Getting hounded by Spencer Cadu, and he falls down.
It's okay. He was applying pressure out there. Tough hustle play by Cadu.
And these are the hustle plays I'm talking about, Chris. Never afraid to get on the field. Never afraid to stop the ball. Always trying to get a stop
Exactly.
here. Cadu picks up the ball.
This play super aggressive. Coach Herring has preached that. That and defense has just made them so great this year so far.
Loose ball. Picked up by Chris Knight. Loose again. Cadu trying to get it. Could not get it. Picked up by Bennedictine. Loose ball on the ground again. Moses picks it up. Great play.
Great play by Moses Moran. able to scoop it up amidst a lot of traffic.
Shane to Kozak. Great decision by Kozak. Too many defenders. Chris Knight with the missed shot.
Chris Knight with a good shot there. Battled early playing the X spot. Was closest to it as it went out of bounds, so the Barons will hold on to the ball.
Shane Ford. Goal. What a goal by Shane Ford. Great range he has.
That was just tough. Tough by Shane Ford. Shane has been a man amongst boys so far this game. Multiple assists, close to 5. Multiple goals. Solid defense, has been super active all around so far, hasn't he, Drew?
He has. Just as we've been saying the whole game, his mindset, he just comes prepared to play and just never takes a play off.
Most definitely. Eight minutes to go. Here in the fourth quarter, the Barons leading 16-0. They've just been dominant. How many viewers do we have? I don't know, man.
A little argument going on between our BSN crew. Reese running down the field. Couldn't get it to go, Ballard. Liam picks it up, misses it. Loose ball.
A lot of contact here on this possession.
Picked up at Thistlethwaite.
The Barons come away with a loose ball once again.
Pass and cut. Pass to Kozak. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Great pass by Ballard.
Barons look to take advantage of the Bennedictine switching defenses. They got a great shot, but Keegan just wasn't able to connect on that. Bennedictine pushing up the alleyway.
Got 6 minutes 40 seconds to prove that they can score here. And he falls down.
Cam Cooley has been tough on defense all day.
Number 18 looking to run a play. Bennedictine finally looking as if they're going to play patiently, but no. Are they? They run down the field, back out. Back to number 17. 17, looking, passes it, deflected by Cam Cooley. What a great defender he is.
Barons stayed in their man-to-man defense that possession, denying passes.
Oh, what a spin move. Cam Cooley with a shake
Wild
and bait.
West.
Another one.
Cooley! Multiple spin moves pushing down the alleyway. And it'll go to Bennedictine, but that doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
That was a lot of good moves in one possession.
That's going to go out in
That's
highlight
tough for
tape.
anybody to do. I would put that on his highlight tape. I'd watch his highlight tape all day, wouldn't you, Drew?
I would. With that Wild Wild West song, though?
The Will Smith song's just catchy.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep on Will Smith.
Number 17. Bad pass. Picked up by Cooley.
Cooley has been dominant this past minute.
Great pass to Liam Moran. Moran to Kozak. Kozak pulls it out. Great decision. Too many defenders there. Didn't want to rush a shot.
Keegan takes contact so nicely. It doesn't phase him. Just turns his shoulder to the defender and just doesn't turn it over.
It's true, Chris. He just wants the contact.
He loves the contact, doesn't he, Drew?
He does. Liam back to Reese. Reese to Keegan Kozak. Kozak to Isis. And he scores!
Isis Lewis gets on the board for the Barons. That's his first goal of the game as they lead 17-0 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go and counting. Barons are going to bring in some subs.
Trying to get some reserves to get some playing time here.
Believe we'll be finished before dinner, Drew.
We
What are your
will.
hopes on the menu today?
I don't know, man. I'm just can't eat a lot because we got practice at 6:15.
We're going to have to eat quickly. Shout out to Xavier Kane with the dinner menu. It's going to be Cajun chicken Alfredo. For me, Drew, that's going to
Well,
hit
it's
the spot.
pasta
What
for
about
me
you?
every day, Chris. So it doesn't really matter what's on the menu.
Pasta and cheese. Am I right?
You already know, baby.
And peanuts.
Peanut, the midday snack, man. You getting confused. The face-off started here. We have a new face-off guy, Logan Marshall. Kadu running down the floor, the field.
Spencer could do. He's just been great, hasn't he, Drew?
He has.
Showing he can play with the best of the best.
It's just been ridiculous how we just thought of him as a basketball manager, but he was so much more.
So much more. He's calm. He's poised.
He is.
He does whatever he wants on the field.
Chris Knight to Keegan Kozak. Kozak trying to make the right read.
It's a nice cut by Chris Knight.
Miss pass.
Some sort of penalty. We don't really know. We're not familiar yet with the game, but
Loose
Bennedictine
ball.
regains possession.
Still loose. Trying to knock at it. Trying to get it. Andrew Landman trying to get the ball here. And he got it. Oh, great move. Oh, missed pass here. Cam Cooley couldn't get the ball.
Andrew Landman, first-year defenseman for the Barons. Native of Pennsylvania. He's been a solid addition to both the lacrosse team and the community.
Isis Lewis shot at goal, but misses. Great save by the Bennedictine goalie.
Benedictine goalie's doing all he can.
He is.
All he can. There's
He's getting a lot of shots shot at
a lot
him,
of
Chris.
shots, a lot of high percentage shots right at him. It's been tough. It's been tough out there for him today.
Kadu with the spin move. Trying to shake and bake here. Oh, he got him.
Kadu playing with poise again, as we talked about earlier.
He is. Just the way he runs, you know he's a great player.
He's just
You can just
you can just see his athleticism in his trot.
Kozak getting hounded by his defender here.
Kozak just it's like a flies on his shoulder, just batting him off.
It doesn't matter to him,
Contact
man.
does
All those
not
coach eye
faze him.
workouts.
Coach eye workouts are real. Drew, let's talk about those coach eye workouts. Take us through a morning session, either with the basketball team or the lacrosse team.
So basically, you get up at 5:30 and you gotta be at the gym at like 5:45. Then you gotta warm up on the field by taking 2 laps and doing some bodybuilders. And there's a main lift, which Coach I himself tells you what it is. And then there's a lot of 3-minute exercises. You do an exercise with 3 minutes. And if you get gassed or you're tired, you do some other exercise which works some other muscle part. For example, you run or you do crunches or something. And he has like 10 or 12 like that. And it's just a really good conditioning and a strength workout.
Very intense workout. Coach I, strength coach here at Blue Ridge School, has recently taken a job at the University of Virginia, but he'll be back to train both the basketball and lacrosse teams in their respective preseasons. Score is still 17-0. Time winding down as 30 seconds left to play in our match here in Dyke, Virginia.
The Baron just looking to hold the ball here. Number 19 just trying to hound Chris Knight. Unaffected though. And I think the Barons are just going to hold this one out. Keegan Kozak with the ball and trying to end this game out. Passes to Isis. Isis just waiting, and that's game. Was a great game. Good effort by both teams. The Barons 17, the Bennedictine Cadets 0.
Thanks for having us on. Chris Rogers.
This is Drew Mirotra, BSN.